I have a VIP scooter 50cc 2012. I'm gonna change the rear tire, do a short video about doing that. In order to take the tire off, we're going to have to loosen up the fender here with these two bolts and this third one for this metal bracket. And we're gonna have to take this muffler off. Two bolts on that, one down here, and two under the motor. And this tire, loosen one bolt, and it'll slip right off. On the tire, take that off. Then I gotta take this tire off the rim that's completely bald with a hole in it. Put a new one on. I'm gonna change the oil while I have this thing apart, and I checked the brakes. They're good. The oil plug is right here, and this is where you fill it. This one is dead. It won't start. We'll have to figure that out later. You gotta get at least one bike running. Crazy thing about it, I can't find the spark plug on this bike. So I'm going to try and take the tire off the rim here using some regular tools for the bicycle. Not sure how that's going to work out, so I'll let you know. I broke my bicycle tools because they're plastic. This tire's too heavy, so I'm using metal tools that I can find to pry this out of here. So now I got it moving a little bit. As I stick this piece of metal in here, it's coming out. I got one side off. Now I gotta get it all the way off. So I'm still trying to get the other side off, and I put a weight under here to get it off the ground because I can't get it off with tools, so I'm going to try and jump on it and get it off, but I don't know if this is going to work because I can't stand without falling. It doesn't come off. Try another tool. I'm back in the shop. I have to give an update on removing the old tire from the rim. It was very simple and almost effortlessly done. This piece, you can remember from right before, was inside here, and I couldn't get it out. I popped this rim over the whole entire rim, flipped it over, pop the other side over the whole entire rim. So this was loose inside the wheel. Once it was loose inside the wheel, it fell to one side. When it fell to one side, I literally could pull this tire through, and this thing would be sideways in here and just ripped it right out. That's how easy it was. So now I'm going to stick the new tire on and put this bike back together. This is a 50cc scooter. I found the spark plug on it right in here. I wanted to show you about the wheel. Before, when I told you it was inside, here's the new wheel with the rim inside of it. It's loose loose inside. When you put the wheel back on here, there's an arrow for the direction that it's going to spin. So you want to put that in the rotation of the wheel. The rim's going to go on here, on like this with the air stem. I guess it would be on the right side of the bike. So we're going to put that on. The muffler had to come off, and you had to undo the fender. There's 2 screws to undo the fender, here and here, with this metal bracket. There's a screw here and here, and this metal bracket's attached to this cover here for the part of the engine, the fan. 2 screws here and here, these long ones, that hold the back of the muffler on. Then underneath, the muffler detaches with just 2 long screws. That's all it is. 4 screws. Very simple to get the muffler off. Then you'll slip this back on with 1 bolt. Slips in, hits these grooves, goes all the way back over the brake. Put that 1 bolt back on. And you're gonna put the rest together. Give you a little update on the dirt bike. Found out what's wrong with that. Took it apart. Inside here is a starter clutch. The starter clutch went bad. I'm gonna replace that. Then we're gonna have to rebuild the carburetor. Put a new air box on here to hold in the air filter. Since we have the muffler off, why don't we start it and see what it sounds like. Sounds cool. If you're into motorcycles and scooters, it's always more fun the louder they are. Okay, we got the tire on the rim all the way around. The problem here is it's a tubeless tire, so you can't just put air into it. You have to get this seal tight to put air in it. So I'm going to try this method of putting a rope around the tire and twisting it tight with a crowbar to see if it'll work. Well, broke the rope, so we'll try something different. Maybe have to take it to the shop. This is my second attempt. 14-2 with ground electrical wire wrapped around the tire, tightening it with the pliers. We'll see if it works. Okay, we're going to do a little update here. Decided that I'm going to do no manual labor on putting this tire back on. Took it to the shop where I take my car to get serviced and handed them the tire, and they handed it back to me within 2 minutes, fully filled up and sealed to the rim. So now I'm going to take this, put it on the scooter, start putting the scooter back together. Okay. Hey, Bucky. Okay, we got the tire on there. You're going to slip the bolt on, tighten it up, and to make it tight, all you're going to do is sit on the scooter and bring it down to the ground so the wheel doesn't move, and then tighten it up. And next we're going to put this fender back on with these 2 screws. That's it. cookie. And we're going to take this muffler and we're going to put that back on with these 2 screws here and 2 screws underneath the whole frame. Just so everybody knows, this is a VIP 50cc Supermotor scooter. I did a search and I can't find information on these very easily, so just want to make sure you all know. I think we got this in 2013. So I'm putting the fender back on. You see, it's very simple. Screw here. Screw here. I've got the wheel tight. That's on right here. I pushed that down on the ground, hit the brake, made it super tight. So we'll just take this socket set and tighten these up. And then next step, we'll put the muffler on. I've got the plastic back on. I put new locks in because these don't hold up very well, and this ignition switch just broke and fell apart, so I got a new lock set. So it was here, here, and here, all 3 of them, and then we'll put the seat and the bucket back in for the trunk, and it's good to go. We're all finished with the bike. Got the seat on, got the muffler on, everything's connected. 2 screws for the muffler. 1 down here, 1 here, 2 under there going to the motor. Started it up, works great, sounds great. Changed the oil while we were at it. It's good to go. Thanks for watching.